events that I think probably happen no matter what choices you make. So I think you can't change the main sort of events within the episodes, but there's no knowing really what kind of difference you can make, whether certain characters might still be alive or other people may have died. I think particularly the conversation with Elena, I think she's called, your potential wife, as Roderick's potential wife. Yes, as it says there, we could look through these actually, because the third one is you and 61.7% of players lost Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore. So it looks like it's probably quite difficult to, keep her wanting to marry you, I guess. You probably have to make all the right decisions when talking to her. But I do wonder whether that betrothal would be lost in the end anyway, because that's quite a large thing to change in the second episode. That would have to, the third, fourth and fifth episodes would have to have at least 2 branching stories right from the beginning. So I am wondering whether, as with most of the Telltale games, maybe it comes back round to the same final result in the end, where either the marriage takes place or it doesn't, depending on other events and other conversations. But yeah, it would be interesting to see how things play out. I'd be interested, especially on YouTube, if anyone wants to make a comment on how things happen for you, because I think a lot of the responses are very similar. But so one person would make one response, someone else would make another. They may be thinking along the same lines, but it's a very fine line. There's not a huge difference between many of the responses, so I think a lot of people would have had a different outcome. So yeah, let me know. Let us all know on the YouTube comments. Tell us what decisions you made and how it turned out for you. This one here was not forging Marjorie's letter. Now I could have forged the letter to help out my family, but I think the most important thing is to stay in the good books with Marjorie. Stay on her side. She's a good woman, I think, as far as I can tell. And I wouldn't want to get that particular character into any hot water, especially as she's a long way away from the rest of the family. I kissed the ring. Looks like not many people did. I didn't want to, and I was thinking that it would give a bad impression to Elena, but she had already kind of decided not to marry me. Maybe I could have pulled things back by not kissing the ring, but at the same time I was thinking of I forget his name, the young boy, your brother. I was obviously considering him. I was thinking of my mother, being able to see him again, and as we saw at the end, he was at the funeral. And he's probably, out of all the characters, he's in a very difficult situation because he's very young and he's been taken captive. So I was thinking of at least giving him a bit of hope by bringing him home, even if it was briefly. But I would be interested to see, for those of you who didn't kiss the ring, what outcome that had. Whether the mother was disappointed or upset with that. Maybe Elena responded differently. And these two, looks like almost everyone made the same choice as me. So, stood up for Cotter after he stole Finn's knife. Now, this was a funny decision here, because I think most of the options across several, there were several decisions that you had to make, dialogue decisions in a row, and almost all of them ended with you standing up for Cotter. Now, I didn't plan on standing up for Cotter, but it looks like you had to make very specific decisions to take Finn's side, because look at that, almost 95% of people took Cotter's side. Now, of course, Cotter took Finn's knife. I told him to own up to it, and then later on, all I was trying to do was to stop a fight. But in doing so, the game took it that I was taking Cotter's side. Although I disagreed with Cotter, I didn't think he should have taken the knife. He was the one in the wrong, so that's quite interesting. I think you would have had to have literally let Finn, I guess, fight or even kill Cotter for it to count as taking Finn's side. And then we've got the last one here. 91.7% of people killed that guy. I think he was some kind of prince or lord or something. Seemed to be relatively high up in whatever family he was part of. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. One of my viewers on Twitch mentioned that I should keep hold of the knife, so I've done that. And it's going to be interesting. I'm guessing the reason he said that was because there might have been a little clip in the you know, the little video clip that showed what to expect in the next episode might have shown someone finding the knife and maybe accusing you or something. I'm not sure. So I took the knife, and it's going to be interesting seeing how that plays out. But yeah, so oh, here we go. I thought that was another little clip for what to expect. So it's good. I'm enjoying it. To anyone who's wondering, I'm enjoying the series. I'm very new to Game of Thrones, never seen this show, but it's really starting to get going, and I like the fact that there's a lot of different players, a lot of characters you play in different areas of the land, and they've all kind of got a common goal, but they're all carrying it out in different ways from different locations. So yeah, so don't forget to sign up to my Twitch channel, subscribe to my YouTube. I will be playing all of these episodes. Check out episode 1. That's in my videos on YouTube, and there's plenty of other games I'm playing at the moment. I'll be doing a lot of streaming on Twitch, and I believe the link for my Twitch channel is in the YouTube, should be in my YouTube channel, and also on every video I post it at the bottom of the description. So thanks for joining in, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, let us know how you got on as well. Thanks, I'll catch you soon. Bye.
Eastern mages empty the veins of beasts across the sea. Paint slavers bay in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. His final words, faced with the sword, cut short the bastard's breath. Take me as hostage, oh my lord. He saved us all from death. He saved us all from death. Fight on, Ethan the brave. Old gods bear steel with you. Our Lord, my twin, a hero's grave. So